Hello, beautiful friends. This is Elle with Sacred Union Spiritual Wellness, bringing you a message from beyond the veil. Um, this is really amazing because I just pulled the fairy reading for Friday, and this reading still has a lot of the same energy. So you may want to check out that reading if this reading resonates for you. If you feel like this is a message from someone, and I'll give you some details so that you'll know. But this person, your deceased loved one, or I don't like to use the word deceased, the loved one who has transitioned, because everybody says passed away. They didn't pass away, they passed through. And I feel like they just have transitioned to the next dimension. But they were definitely somebody who believed in the esoteric. They believed they could have been practicing magic consciously or unconsciously. Maybe they were doing rituals, maybe they were making sigils. But there's something very powerfully aligned with the spiritual belief system. I feel like it's more, they're kind of pushing me a little further down that continuum of this person was practiced at the spiritual arts. Let's put it that way. They could have a gift that they practiced, but it feels like they were definitely somebody who believed deeply in the esoteric. This could have been someone that when you were young, you were very uncomfortable around. They may have been, kind of weird, maybe more flamboyant. But they were definitely not aligned with your belief system of when you were a child. But as you grew or as you matured into an adult, you started to appreciate their belief system a little more. It kind of contradicted yours, but it feels like they've stood very strong and true in their belief system. And as you matured, you started questioning the belief system you were indoctrinated with. So when you were little, you seemed to be uncomfortable around them. They know that. And they know that was just because you were programmed. It feels like they're trying to share with you. You may be going through an awakening and they're trying to help you understand. You may be a twin flame and you've just woken up. They know about twin flames. That might have been something you heard. And that was back, I feel like this person was maybe of the 60s generation, kind of the hipster. But that belief system, that free spirituality was with them their whole lives. They were light workers before their time type thing. And you were like, oh, that's my kooky aunt or my kooky grandmother or my kooky, they're so different, But then you started to realize that they were being their authentic sovereign self. Whereas you were constrained by a belief system that was programmed for you to be compliant. This almost feels to me like they're informing you that there is a twin soul waiting for you. Like there's somebody coming into your life. It doesn't have to be a twin, but it sure does feel that way. But this feels like a really high frequency twin connection, that this might be your lifetime to be in union. It feels like they're trying to give you a heads up, like, prepare yourself. Because this feels like one of the sets of twins that are like meant to be together in this lifetime. Like it's just an epic romance. An epic romance. But this person may have the same belief system as your passed through loved one. So at first, you would have, the old version of you would have kind of pushed it away, like, I can't deal with that esoteric stuff. It goes against my belief system. But now you're like, I'm learning new things. I'm open to new things. I feel more guided. So there may be a Gemini. It could be, and this could be the person coming in, or this could be your loved one that is communicating with you. Could be a Libra, could be a Leo, could be maybe a fire sign, could be a real strong Leo, could also be an earth sign, maybe a Taurus. I feel like, I don't feel like they were a Taurus. I feel like they were more a Libra. A Libra or a Leo. Maybe a Gemini. But I feel like the person coming in is a Taurus. And it's going to... Okay, so what they're kind of telling me is you're having exposure through them of the esoteric had primed you to be able to open your belief system to new ideas regarding twin flames, so that when this person comes in, if it is a twin flame for you, and only you know that, then you are more open to that, because it feels like there's a mission here. It's like you're coming together for a very specific purpose. And your loved one is trying to guide you. Like, what they're saying is it will be such a random meeting, and you will have a sense of stability. And you're just like, I don't know that I want to get involved with somebody right now. I feel like that you were in a relationship that kind of went south for all the wrong reasons. Like a cheating or betrayal. It was something that just was, and you're just kind of like, you know what? I feel like I'm just better off by myself. I'm just going to focus on me, which is perfectly okay. But what they're trying to tell you is you don't want to miss this opportunity. And twins don't miss each other. So they come in, they have that experience where they have that instant soul recognition. And then oftentimes there's that bubble love phase. I don't get the feeling that you're going to leave that bubble love phase. I feel like this is an epic romance coming in. This is an epic twin flame story. And I don't feel there's going to be that. It's going to be like that instant connection, instant union. And I'm going to tell you why. I've got the unity and the three of cups together. Now, the unity card is the 5 card. It's a Hierophant. But in this deck, it's unity. And then I've got the 3 of cups underneath. And the cards from this reading are very similar to the cards. And I shuffled and shuffled and shuffled from the reading that I did for the Fairy Friday reading. So these are messages of layers. And there was something about the possible twin flame connection of masculine and feminine energy, but it feels like that was necessary for you to have that knowledge from that reading in order to be able to understand why this reading happened. So you may want to check that out. But there is the 10 of winter and the 10 of summer. They were both in that reading. The 3 of summer was in that reading. The unity card was in that reading. The renewal card was in that reading. And we talked all about the magic, believing in magic. And it was a fairy reading. So just too many things in alignment here for me to not give you a heads up. Check out that reading. There's something important in that. It may not be the whole message, but listen to it till the end, because there may be something really important in that reading for you. Because I think it's a preparation step for this reading. Because this is something about being consciously in alignment, and it magnetizes this twin, and that was one of the things that came up in that other reading. It's magnetizing your twin to you. So they're basically saying, don't be in the lower vibration of resentment. Whatever happened with this other relationship prior, your loved one is trying to tell you, be grateful. It was a lesson you needed to learn, but now you can walk away from that and be open to this new relationship. They're very, the word esoteric keeps coming through. It's like they were so esoteric. They believed in so many things that just didn't make sense. So you couldn't get your head around those, especially when you were young. It's almost like a teenager, you laughed at this person. They're showing me that you looked at pictures of them. Like, this is a person that would have gone to Woodstock. This is a person who, definitely the tie-dyed, flowers, peace, love, happiness, there was an anti-war movement. It feels like they were very involved in that. And I know that's getting very specific, but I'm seeing the images of protests and, crocheted halter tops. How's that for specificity? But I feel like there needs to be kind of a settling of the energy from this past relationship. That person was there to teach you something about yourself. And I think it was about setting boundaries and not being an overgiver. Yeah. Let me see what else. This person that has passed is a very powerful, you might want to use the word sorcerer, but I think that's more like a shaman, or it's somebody who was very well versed in, I think of the magician card in the tarot. I really feel like that person embodied that magician card. They really knew the secrets, the hidden knowledge, things of the occult. Ace of Spring, that came out in the last reading too. This Ace of Wands. It is time to take action. Be fearless and happily pursue your most treasured dreams. And the Wheel. Lot of major arcana. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 major arcana here. This is another fire sign, so definitely fire. Now, fire signs can be passion. It can be somebody who's really focused and really dynamic. But it feels like now there's a shift. There's a shift in the energy that is going to, you're ready now to meet your twin. That's what they're saying. Okay, Ace of Summer. Hello, Ace of Cups. Got the Ace of Spring, Ace of Cups. This is new energy coming in. And it is the result of the situation you just were in, that you had to make a choice. And that choice was, I'm not going to be treated like that. I'm not going to allow somebody to manipulate me or, mistreat me, disrespect me. And you ended it. And it took a lot because you had invested quite a bit in that relationship. Bottom of the deck, Ace of Winter. We got 3 aces on the table, with the 10 of Summer and the 3 of Summer. Those are cups. So the 10 of Cups and the 3 of Cups. This is something coming in that is going to be just, it's going to blow your mind. All right, let's check under the, okay, ask for help. Going to be a bit overwhelming. Your loved one is saying, don't be afraid to reach out and ask for help, ask for signs, ask for synchronicities, ask for guidance, ask for messages in dreams, so that you can navigate, especially if you are not familiar with twin flame. But it is really important that this union come together. There's a divine purpose, and it feels like there's a really important mission at stake here, and you don't want to miss it. All right, that's what I have for you. Let me know, please, in your comments. If you like this video, please hit that thumbs up. And if you haven't already, if you wouldn't mind subscribing to my channel, that helps me out, and I am grateful. This is Elle with Sacred Union Spiritual Wellness, hoping this reading resonated with you and brought you well-being. Until next time, namaste.